Better strap yourself in. It's time for the Howie Carr Show.
She knows that she's got to work hard because you were out there working hard. And by the way, she doesn't whine or complain or blame others or suggest everything's rigged when things aren't going her way. She just works harder.
Live from an undisclosed location.
There's definitely been a mood change here, and it isn't a good one. It is becoming more apparent Wall Street prefers a Clinton win because it could mean a fatter portfolio.
Unchained and unstoppable.
Some people argue that if it were anyone else running against Hillary Clinton, you'd have a yawning
There's
gap
no proof about
on
that.
that. Well,
They wouldn't have taken her on. They would not have taken her on the way he has.
The Democrats are supposed to lose. I don't have to tell you this, but for the audience, ordinarily after two terms.
And she will.
Who's your captain? Howie Carr.
I think it would, I'm not wishing this upon anyone, but it would be helpful for her to have a natural disaster to deal with in a red state where she could go and because she would be able to, no, seriously, I'm not saying I want it to happen.
Who do you love? Howie Carr.
We are going to win the White House. Gonna win it. It's feeling like it already, isn't it? We've got to be nice and cool. Right, stay on point, Donald, stay on point. No sidetracks, Donald, nice and easy, nice. Because I've been watching Hillary the last few days. She's totally unhinged. We don't want any of that.
Rump swabs, hacks, and moonbats beware. It's Howie Carr.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Howie Carr Show. And the ladies and gentlemen, as they used to say on the radio, the hits just keep on coming here. They're dueling releases of Hillary emails going on right now. The State Department has just dumped, even as we speak, about 400 new previously deleted. We thought they were. Obviously, they weren't deleted. They tried to delete them, I guess. And so WikiLeaks was keeping an eye on the State Department website, and they said, "Oh, you're going to release some? We're going to release some." So now WikiLeaks has dumped another, I don't know how many, but they're not very convenient dumps for the Howie Carr Show. We don't have time to go over them. We're just checking them out in real time here, looking for good stuff to share with you here on the Howie Carr Show. And we've got a lot to get to here today. So much information coming out. The polls are getting tighter and tighter, and it looks like Donald Trump is now in the lead in New Hampshire. That's where his last appearance is going to be on Monday night before the election begins. The final appearance for Hillary is, I guess, going to be a giant rally in Philadelphia. That's one of her must-win states, the Keystone State. And she's going to have her Bill Clinton is going to be there. Chelsea Clinton is going to be there. Muchel and Obama are going to be there. I assume there are going to be a lot of FBI agents, and the duplicating machines are going to be working overtime at the federal courthouse in Philadelphia to get out all the subpoenas that they're going to be handing out at the Hillary rally. Just kidding about that. So are these undocumented emails? I don't know if they're undocumented. They're unclassified, that's for sure. I don't know if they're undocumented or unclassified. All right. Let's, Steve, so what have we got in the new email dumps? And please specify where they're coming from, whether they're coming from WikiLeaks or from the State Department.
Well, one thing I'm learning is that we were spoiled by WikiLeaks. You see, Julian Assange didn't really care about redacting information, but the State Department tends to blot out a lot of stuff. So a lot of these are just big white splotches. But so the first one I came across, the subject line, this is from Hillary to Huma, July of 2011. The subject line reads, "What's the name of the agent across the aisle from you?"
And she emailed back Joe. And then Hillary sent out an email to Joe. Joe, can you give me a bag of peanuts?
But I think this actually shows the kinder side of Hillary Clinton, because I think she used to think that all agents' name was Bleephead. right?
Yeah, that's what we've been told by people like Ed Klein and Ron Kessler, that's the way she refers to them. So
all right, now I know this is an email that you're going to have a special, unique interest in. This is January 2011, subject line tonight. And this is from Huma.
Tonight's the night.
This is
some enchanted evening.
This is from Huma to Hillary. Can we get drinks back at the hotel? We have a nice space.
What?
Can we do drinks back at the hotel?
And then what's the next line?
We have a nice space.
We have a nice space? We have a corner table? What?
Or maybe a king-size bed.
We have a nice space? Wait a second. Now, this is it's 2011. So at that point, Uma is like 35, right? Uma would be 35, and Hillary would be 78. Okay, and Uma has been working for Hillary since she was 19. And oh, by the way, she's a Muslim, which prohibit with the holy book. I'm a theologian in my spare time. The holy book of Islam is the Quran, and it forbids alcohol consumption.
It's haram.
It's haram, meaning forbidden, because I'm also a linguist in my spare time. I'm an Arabic scholar. I'm a scholar of Semitic languages. So read it to me again. What does it say?
Subject line, tonight. Can we do drinks back at the hotel? We have a nice space.
Now, who sent that one out?
That was Huma to Hillary.
No, but I mean, who put that?
Oh, that was a State Department. That's State Department email.
The State Department dropped that?
Yes.
What are we to make of such an email?
I've got another one here. This is from April 2010. Hillary, apparently she's in conversation with Huma about something, a dinner party or something that was going on. And Hillary writes, okay, and I do not remember being in that house for dinner. Isn't that weird?
It's called a blackout. Senator Kennedy could have told her a lot about that.
But given how many times she told Judicial Watch, I do not recall, it doesn't really seem weird at all that she wouldn't remember something.
Isn't that weird? I think I told a lie last night. Isn't that weird? No, as a matter of fact, it's not very weird at all.
All right, I think I need to go back into the reading room. That's just what I found in like 5 minutes of poking around.
Tweet 413 wants us to tweet out a link to the State Department mails.
Okay, we will.
Well, we're gonna try to go through them again. They just came out like 15 minutes ago, so we're having a good time with them now. Wow, that's pretty good. Is there anything in there about handcuffs or anything in that email about we have a nice space?
Well, there is some redaction in there, so maybe.
Okay. Handcuff. That would be nine letters. So check out and see if it works. All right. 1-844-500-4242. That is the toll-free number of the Howie Carr Show. If you would like to join us here, and it's going to be very interesting to see if these emails. I can't believe that if WikiLeaks had real smoking gun type documents. All the documents they've released have been pretty good, but if they had some real emails that would turn around the election, worse than severely backwards Catholics or needy Latinos or we have a nice space. I mean, I would think they would have released them by now. I tend to think that any of the real volcanic type audios, videos, or emails would already be out. But maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I'd like to see some more stuff coming out.
Did you catch the WikiLeaks? One of the WikiLeaks today was some Democratic hack named Joel Johnson is emailing John Podesta saying, Bernie needs to be ground into a pulp. Crush him as hard as you can. And Podesta emails back, I agree with that in principle. Where would you stick the knife?
Are you surprised by that? I don't even think that rises.
No, I'm not. I just like all the Bernie bros, the look on their face when they read about how rigged the whole thing was against them.
I think John Dickerson at Face the Nation wrote something for one of these stupid moonbat magazines saying that Obama needed to grind the Republicans into the dust. And he's still, and you know, not only is he still the host of Face the Nation, but Trump invites him down to Mar-a-Lago and says he's a good guy. I mean, come on, Donald. These people are not your friends. Jerry, you're next with Howie Carr. Go ahead, Jerry.
Hi, Howie.
Hi.
I'm calling from Montreal.
Yes.
And I would like to know, I've had uncles that have served in World War II and Korea. How Hillary could possibly be commander-in-chief, considering all the security breaches? And to me, Howie, in all of this, the worst thing for me is when she lied to the parents who were standing over the coffins of their sons that just came back from Benghazi, and it just didn't seem to bother her. These parents can't have closure. She's absolutely a woman with no soul. And
she's a narcissist, Jerry. I mean, this is nothing new. You've known this for a long time, haven't you? That's what I was just asking about. I mean, anybody who realized that their carelessness, I mean, that's Comey's word, carelessness, negligence, would have put U.S. service people and not just U.S. service people. How about our agents, our foreign agents who've risked their lives to help us out, like the people who helped us get Bin Laden? I mean, she endangered their lives, and she doesn't care. She has no remorse. She has no contrition.
If she becomes commander-in-chief, they're going to have to salute this woman who can lie to parents who just lost their children. It's absolutely horrible. This woman should be run out of town instead of running for office. It's just horrible. And as a mother, especially an Irish mother, I'm telling you, I would never have closure after what she did. And then she turned around and said the parents were lying.
Right. No, that's what I was going to say. It's even worse. I mean, she lies to the parents, and then when the parents call her out on it, she says the parents were lying. And then she sends out her aides. She sends out her aides to lie to the American people. Well, she's sending emails. Again, none of this can be contradicted. It happened. We have the emails. She sent out emails to her own daughter and to the president of Egypt, telling them what really happened.
That's right. That's why we know it's a lie. And if I'm telling you, for parents who've got kids serving over there, and they're serving these people that are so corrupt and so money-grabbing, it's an absolute disgrace. I really mean it, Howie.
Thank you, Jerry. Thanks for listening up in Montreal, and keep listening on WVMT AM 620. That's our great affiliate in Burlington, Vermont. All right, here. Let's see. I'm looking. This hour of the Howie Carr Show is brought to you in part by Casper. Get a Casper mattress and get a great night's sleep. Try it for 100 nights risk-free. Go to Casper.com and use code Howie for $50 towards the purchase of your mattress. Terms and conditions apply. I'm Howie Carr.
That's right, Howie Carr.